October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Today we're shining a light on the increasing number of young women diagnosed with this disease.
By the numbers, rates of breast cancer in women under 50 have increased more than 15% in the last 2 decades. Andrea Albers sat down with Sara Lord, a young breast cancer patient, and with local experts to understand what may be fueling this unsettling trend.
What are you drawing, Tessa?
It was around this time last fall that Sara Lord and her daughters purchased pink ribbon cookies.
I know, it's so pretty.
It was a fundraiser for a friend who'd recently beaten breast cancer, and Sara thought it could be a teachable moment.
We were looking at what breast cancer was and some of the signs, and that was when something clicked in my head. And I was like, some of these symptoms and signs to look for are things that I have noticed.
With no family history, Sara was diagnosed with stage 2 breast cancer on November 9th, 2023.
I was 36 years old. The nurses here probably remember me. I had a full-blown panic attack.
I can't imagine any other 36-year-old woman in your position reacting any other way.
No. And the biggest thing was one of the nurses held my hand the whole time, and she just told me, this is not a death sentence. And in that moment, I really thought it was. I really thought, I'm going to die. I'm not going to see my girls turn 10 years old. I'm not going to be here for middle school, for high school, for their wedding.
At the time of this operation,
Sara says her team swooped in and explained what they would do together to fight this.
Sara had one of those hormone receptor positive breast cancers. So it's one of those that we're seeing more commonly in these younger women.
Dr. Zaremba is diagnosing more women in their 30s and even 20s, reflecting a growing trend in the U.S.
Their incidence has increased by double compared to that of women over 50.
Given that trend, what is the message that you want younger women to hear?
We recommend that most women start screening at the age of 40, and some women, depending on their overall lifetime risk, should start even earlier than that.
Dr. Zaremba says a majority of the younger women she treats have breast cancers that feed off of estrogen. She told me there is no one thing that causes breast cancer, but she wants women to think about lowering their estrogen exposure.
Number one, by maintaining a healthy BMI, especially as we age. Estrogen is less made in the ovaries, it's more made in your peripheral fat.
We have to work together.
Sara did 16 rounds of chemo, then had a double mastectomy, followed by radiation. She's not yet considered cancer-free.
There's always a fear that it comes back.
Tell me a little bit about why you decided to sit down and talk to us about this.
I am now 37, so the majority of my friends are in that age range, and I have been pestering them to get screened. As women, we have to advocate for each other. We have to tell each other our stories.
Pretty powerful stuff. Sara hopes every woman who hears her story remembers this: know your body and speak up when something's not right. We're sharing a visual guide to the warning signs of breast cancer. To find that, look for this story on TMJ4.com. Andrea Albers, TMJ4 News.